This tutorial is brought to you by PE Prep Engine. Free study guides and practice questions at peprepengine.com.
Week 1, Lesson 2, Reading the Psychrometric Chart. This is the visual keystone of psychrometrics. The chart is a map of moist air. Every point is a state, and every state carries 7 properties at once. Fix the point from any 2 independent readings, and the chart gives you the rest. We'll learn the axes, the families of lines, then plot a state and read it. Concept 1. The chart is a map. Dry bulb temperature runs along the bottom, increasing to the right. Humidity ratio, pounds of water per pound of dry air, runs up the right side. The saturation curve is the upper left boundary, air holding all the vapor it can, and you can't plot above it. Sea level, USCS units. That's ASHRAE Chart No. 1. Concept 2. The families of lines. Constant wet bulb lines slope gently down to the right. Constant enthalpy lines sit almost on top of them. Constant relative humidity lines are curved, nested inside the saturation curve. Constant specific volume lines are straight, but much steeper, and the saturation curve bounds the top left. 2 independent readings pin the point. The families give you the rest. Concept 3. The chart skeleton. The state sits where the dry bulb vertical and the wet bulb diagonal cross. 2 lines, 1 point. From there, drop straight down for dry bulb. Go across to the right axis for humidity ratio. Run left along constant humidity to the saturation curve for the dew point, and read enthalpy along the diagonal. 1 point, 5 read-offs. Concept 4. Why wet bulb and enthalpy nearly overlap. Both come from the same energy balance on the air. They differ only by the small enthalpy of the liquid water added or removed, which is tiny next to the air and vapor enthalpy. So a constant wet bulb line and a constant enthalpy line trace almost the same path. For exam estimates, treat them as one, but read the enthalpy value off the enthalpy scale, never off the wet bulb temperature scale. Setup. The method. A moist air state has 7 common properties: dry bulb, wet bulb, dew point, relative humidity, humidity ratio, enthalpy, and specific volume. Give any 2 that are independent, and the chart delivers the remaining 5. Independent means the 2 lines cross at a clear angle. Dry bulb plus wet bulb is the classic pair. Solve, plot, and read. 2 givens: dry bulb 75, wet bulb 60. Where they cross, read across to the right axis. Humidity ratio about 0.0076, roughly 53 grains. Read the relative humidity curve, about 41%. Along the diagonal, enthalpy about 26.3. Drop left for a dew point near 50. Cross-check the enthalpy with the printed relation. It lands on 26.3. Traps. 5 ways this bites. 1. Read enthalpy along the diagonal to the enthalpy scale, not off the wet bulb temperature. 2. Don't eyeball a straight interpolation between the curved relative humidity lines. 3. Humidity ratio is the horizontal read to the right axis. Specific volume is the steep diagonal. Don't swap them. 4. Use the chart for your altitude. The sea level sheet is wrong at 5,000 feet. 5. Your 2 givens must be independent. Wet bulb and enthalpy nearly coincide, so they barely fix a point. Quick recall. Dry bulb on the bottom. Humidity ratio up the right. Saturation curve the upper left boundary. Wet bulb and enthalpy are the gentle near coincident diagonals. Specific volume is steep. Relative humidity is curved. 2 independent readings fix the point, and the chart reads the other 5. Golden rule. Read enthalpy along the diagonal. Keep the humidity ratio and specific volume grid straight, and use the chart that matches your altitude. Next up, Lesson 3. Sensible heating and cooling. You can now locate a state and read it. Next, we move between states. Heating or cooling at constant humidity is a horizontal line on the chart, and the standard air shortcut turns that dry bulb change into a load. Everything's at peprepengine.com. Cheat sheet, work solution, and a quiz attached here. If the course helps, subscribe.
The full study guide with every equation and common exam trap is free at peprepengine.com, link in the description. Structural, civil, and electrical series are coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss them.